Have an eye, so let's make some noodle soup for my kind of picky vegan toddler. So, as a retired picky eater myself, well, from my perspective, I was never a picky eater. I just had preferences in the foods I wanted to eat. And to everyone else, like my parents, they just thought I was so picky and it was just such a struggle to feed me. I'm glad I have memory of my own mindset and thoughts because it really helps me to understand my daughter and be very patient with her when it comes to food. I don't remember my mother ever being too forceful about food, but she definitely tagged my father in, and these African fathers. So, story time. One day, my father was not playing. I told him I was finished eating my plate of rice and stew, and there was still half of the food left. And he was like, absolutely not. You sit down and you finish eating that food, and do not throw it away either. And he would check the trash can every single time. I guess sometimes I would just like throw away my leftover food, which I don't remember. Anyways, I decided what I was going to do is put the rice and stew into a plastic bag and then throw it outside in the bushes. In my mind, drastic times call for drastic measures. I was not about to sit there and be struggling over this plate of rice and food. Not today. I had to go to the park and play. So that's what I did. And then I told my dad that I finished all my food, and he was like, great job. And I was like, that was great. I only did that one time though, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I think it really stuck in my mind because it was one of the first like sneaky things I ever did. I must have been like 8 years old, and years later I ended up telling my family, like, you guys know I threw my rice and stew outside before when you guys would force me to eat. It just felt like this big secret I was keeping. So I definitely do not want to repeat anything like that with my daughter. And of course, baby girl wanted to place all of the leftover ingredients in the food. So what you just saw was her plopping everything in. It was so chaotic. Oh my goodness. But I'm very thankful for my little helper. And so this is what it should look like. You can add some more water if you want. This is how much food I gave her, and this is how much she ate. She pretty much finished it. Thanks for watching.